Bringing us to number 3, you go Mac Jones, quarterback, Alabama for San Francisco. Again, not a big surprise there. I do like in your article, though, what intrigued me right away, you wrote, I'm hearing it's a 2-horse race between Trey Lance and Mac Jones. I'd like to hear more about that.
Well, a lot of this stuff, you don't really know what's true and what isn't true. But someone who knows people in that organization told me over the weekend that it's 60-40 Mac Jones over Fields, which would then lead me, not over Fields, over Trey Lance. That would lead me to believe that there's probably one strong voice in the organization that likes Trey Lance. Now, look, my feeling is, knowing the organization the way I know it, they allowed me to be inside their draft room in 2017. John Lynch has tremendous respect for Kyle Shanahan, and he believes that, you should give your coach, your head coach, what he wants to succeed. So I think that unless 2 or 3 people in the organization would be against Mac Jones and for Trey Lance, just my gut feeling. And again, they are bottled up as tight as a drum right now in San Francisco. So I think the pick is going to be Jones.
It's been such a discussion point, and I think a point to start an argument for many fans who follow the draft, Peter. I'm just wondering, in this last month, since they made this trade to get up to 3, and there was this feeling they would use it to take Mac Jones, when you talk to GMs and coaches, you feel more support for a would-be pick for Mac Jones, or more doubt that he would go that high?
Paul, you know what is interesting, and I wish I wrote this. I really do. Now that you mention that, that's why sometimes it's good to have conversations like this. You know who's pissed off about this Mac Jones pick? Fans in the media.
Right.
I mean, because basically, here's how the landscape has been set. Landscape has been set that after the bowl games, everybody said, well, Justin Fields and Trevor Lawrence. Probably Lawrence won, but it's close. And if maybe some people like Fields more. And then as the process went on, people start watching more and more tape on Zach Wilson. They say, oh my gosh, this guy is so incredibly special. And then the trade is made on March 29. And I think it was Adam Schefter who first said, I think that they really like Mac Jones. And it was like the world collapsed. What a bunch of idiots. They don't know what they're doing. I'm telling you, I have not heard one general manager or personnel person when I was putting this mock draft together say, man, the 49ers are dumb. I have not. Mac Jones is very well liked and very respected in the coaching and scouting fraternity.
Completely agree. Anybody who's studied him, Peter, comes out of it saying the balance, the accuracy, the decision-making there time and time again. If you can get past the point that, yes, the deck was stacked in his favor with personnel, and maybe he's not as mobile as you want him to be, the other parts of playing quarterback consistently are there at a high level. So it's good to hear you say that. The handful of people I talked to have studied him really like him as well.
Here's the thing, Paul. Look, you played quarterback in college at Iowa. And quite honestly, I think sometimes, and look, I'm a victim. You know what I've watched in Mac Jones? There's like a 35 minute series of his plays, on YouTube that I watched. And so I can't sit here and say great pick, stupid pick, whatever pick. All I can sit here and say is, looks like a damn good quarterback to me. And Kyle Shanahan really knows quarterbacks and coaching quarterbacks. If he wants Mac Jones, I'd give him to him and allow him the opportunity to show us why he picked Mac Jones third, if that is indeed the pick.
Right. We all get so enamored right now with the wow and the splash plays and the quarterback who can bring you everything, like a Josh Allen or a Lamar Jackson with the passing and the running. I think sometimes we forget it is also an elite skill to have a high level of decision making and accuracy and balance time and time again. And if they go Mac Jones at number 3, I think those are the reasons that led them there.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.